Hello and welcome to Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name's Andy, and this is my little 10-minute window to the rest of the world. And right now, I'm outside Drew's place. I have to go to the store. I have to try to maybe find a cell phone. I know again, the one I got in a previous episode, after when it broke, that one got a virus, and it locked up and it just cracked and it sucked anyway. So I have to try cell phone number 3. Let's see if we can get him out of here quickly.
Girl Scout season is over.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let's go.
We gotta have a good time tonight, okay?
What's that?
It's something that married men like you used to have back in the day. Yes.
Like back in the before time?
We are off to peruse the stores, malls, and talk about some pop culture. I gotta get out because lately, like I was telling Drew, my life has not been bad. I'm not complaining about my life. It's just either been really chaotic and loud or nothing. Without any really, like, progression.
It's spring fever!
Almost. On the mean streets of Worcester.
Yeah.
And the wind is blowing.
Cold, windy, mean streets of Worcester.
It's almost spooky to look out there.
It's like the day after tomorrow. It was like 60 degrees yesterday.
No kidding.
And then like it goes down to 30.
We can do some sci-fi geek talk here. What do you think is the best sci-fi weapon? I listened to a morning show called Greg in the Morning Buzz, and they had this conversation, and they came up with the obvious answer right away, which is they were going to be everybody's answer. So I may just...
I'm going to guess what it is.
What?
Lightsaber.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
I figured that would be the one everybody would be like, oh yeah, lightsaber.
That's what Greg and Roadkill said too. You can't disagree with it. Okay, alright, let's do this thing. Extracting the lightsaber from the scenario, because that is the classic one that everybody would want to have.
The best sci-fi cool weapon, you know, there's a laser blaster. That's like the staple in practically everything.
Yeah, like, give me one from something like black. I mean, because like the laser blaster from the black hole is different than the laser blaster from Battlestar Galactica. Come on.
All right. If I had to choose one laser blaster to have, I would have the phaser from Star Trek.
I kind of knew you were gonna go there, but see, that's not really a laser blaster. That's a phaser. I mean,
yeah, but the phaser, it could be used to disintegrate someone, or it could be used to stun someone, so you have that choice.
Yeah, but the Stormtrooper blasters have that too. They look cooler.
Yeah, they only used it once though.
They used it.
They only used the stun thing once.
Because Star Wars has
and with the regular blaster, they kept on missing.
What are you talking about missing?
They kept on missing.
This is the guy who's defending the Star Trek phaser, where the guy shoots it this way and the laser beam goes out that way. Yeah.
Well, that's a little different than.
Yeah, shut up. Outside the lightsaber, I don't know why, but my mind went straight to Krull.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's just because, I don't know, when I was a kid, I saw that movie in, you know, it's not really a kid's movie, but I saw it anyways. I mean, it's just a cool weapon. Like, he brings it out, he leaches into lava, and he pulls up this all, like, stone and encrusted stone, clicks it, and then, like, all the blades break all the you know, the excess rock and lava and stuff up.
Krull is definitely one of those cool weapons. I agree with you. That's definitely unique.
There wasn't really anything particularly outstanding about Conan the Barbarian's sword, was there?
So what was amazing was that, you know,
he was super
Arnold
strengthy.
could basically hack somebody in half with it.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm pretty sure he would be able to have done that if he had to.
Okay, your turn, sir.
Okay.
Another weapon.
I'm going to obviously help out the Whovians here, and I'm going to say the sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, it's a weapon. I can see it. I always consider it more of a tool, but
It's helped him get out of those. It's sort of like the MacGyver Swiss Army knife of the Time Lords.
you get MacGyver, I'll do Doctor Who, okay? You ready?
Green light.
That was awful. We'll never see that on the show. In the 80s, it was all about the blade. Because in the 70s, it was about the laser sword. Some other barbarian had the sun sword. You know, everybody kind of ripped off the lightsaber kind of thing.
Yeah, everybody got lightsaber envy, yeah. And it was like, everybody had to have a lightsaber.
Even David Hasselhoff had one in Star Crash.
And of course, oh God, yeah.
The Leprechaun had one in Leprechaun 4.
Ming's ring.
Alright, there you go. See, that's something. Interesting.
You know, let's take the Earth Woman for our pleasure. That was back in the day when bad movies were still good.
I think it's just because we were naive. I got something stupid that just came to my mind. The double-mounted pistol from the Green Hornet. Terrible.
We'll go with the gas gun from the Green Hornet.
The gas gun. There you go.
How about this for a weapon, though?
What's that?
The swords that Christina Loken uses in Blood Rain.
Like gauntlet blades. Yeah.
Yeah, the gauntlet blades. She spins them around. She chops bad vampires up with them.
I give you that. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
If we're gonna go like samurai swords, you know, I mean, the Bride and Kill Bill.
The katana has been used in so many.
I think the best one in recent is from The Walking Dead.
Highlander.
Oh, Highlander. There you go. There you go.
Highlander. You know, I mean, there can only be one. This is a sword movie for you.
Yeah.
How about He-Man's sword from Masters of the Universe?
Magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull."
Yeah, but there wasn't anything special about that other than, like, you know, the power
of Grayskull.
Yeah, he had the power of Grayskull, not the sword.
Well, it's like...
Orko could have put that up and had done He-Man. Here, I'll give it to you. You took my son down a barbarian sun sword, so, yeah. You took that with stride.
Yeah.
What was with that Chewie sidekick thing? That was... You know what was another cool weapon? It was a cool idea. The ninja-style stars from Underworld.
Oh, Underworld, yeah. Like liquidy silver.
That was pretty cool.
Werewolf.
I got a weapon that I'm surprised you haven't brought up there, Mr. NRA Penis. Sigourney Weaver's blaster from Aliens.
Oh, the pulse rifle.
Well, I'm gonna get to the title. The pulse rifle.
That's an iconic weapon.
But how the hell do you, like, conceal that? I mean, like, you really, if you're holding that and you're going into battle, there really isn't any, draw your weapon kind of mentality to that. That's more like here I am.
That's an infantry assault.
It's like carrying a baby elephant.
They really kind of envisioned what those kinds of guns would be like in the future, and they got it right on the nose. Not necessarily sci-fi, but because this series has had a lot of movies and there's lots of weapons in it.
What?
James Bond, the man with the golden gun.
What was the pistol the ladies had? They had a name.
They had, like, it was a 25 caliber Saturday Night Special.
Thank you. That's
And the golden gun was cool because it was a lighter, it was a pen, and it was a cigarette case. And the guy built it up. It was like gold, and he had a gold bullet, and he'd shoot people with it. That was a cool weapon.
Yeah, I give you that. It's pretty cool. But we're forgetting. Shame on us. We would have kicked ourselves. The noisy cricket.
And half the weapons in that movie.
Roaches check in. They don't check out.
Over the top. Oh, that's a movie.
That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like I'm gonna break this damn thing. Well, that's all we have time for in this episode of Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show's Weapon Review. Now, my name's Andy.
And I'm Drew.
Good night.
Remember, there's a 5-day waiting period.